So that should be YouTube. And we just gotta start Facebook. And we should be live. What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty, and I'm back with another Ghetto Podcast, man. I know you guys been missing me, man. I know you guys been missing this face. Y'all been seeing me going crazy on these other videos on YouTube, TikTok, and stuff. And I know y'all been waiting for another video and stuff, since my chill cast. I tell you, bro, it's so hard getting these women. Thankfully, we can get a young lady to come, but it's been treacherous. But so y'all already know. I want to really get to the podcast, and before we introduce her, y'all already know. Follow the Ghetto Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everything, and get my TikTok to 1,000 followers so I can go live on that. There's a lot of kids that need help. Now let's go ahead and introduce the young lady.
My name's Drea.
Age?
20. I turn 21 next month.
What do you do for a living?
So I'm a legal assistant, but part-time I have a business. It's called Baby VVS. I do clothing. I do custom shoes, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Boss babe.
Something like that.
Relationship status?
Single.
Single.
She belongs to the streets.
Okay. So guys, we have a good amount to get into. Sorry, I forgot to ask. Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado. I
Colorado.
just moved to Chicago a year ago.
Is it more chill over there?
Depends on what aspect you're
like
talking about.
As far as overall mood, can
it's
you
definitely
casually...
more relaxed. I feel like Chicago is more upbeat. There's always shit going on every 5 seconds. Colorado, it's like everybody's usually on the same wave for the most part.
Yeah.
Everything's just spaced out.
Yeah, I barely even walk around this area. I really don't.
Okay. I'm already
But what we're gonna get into today, as you can probably see in the title, do women care about what men want? I've been seeing a lot of videos where, a woman will, list out all the things that she wants. And trust me, it's the laundry list, But then it all goes back to, that's fine. What did the man that you want? Mm-hmm. So before we actually get into that, we got to figure out what you want.
Okay.
Leading into our first video.
See what I want. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So let's say you have a guy, right?
Okay.
If you were to rank the traits that this man has from worst to least, or what would you favor to least over his looks, his personality, sex game, or economic, money?
So I'm ranking those from most important?
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds cliche and people are finna say I'm lying, but personality, because at the end of the day, it's like, what are we? I already knew it was gonna be some sort of sound
Stop the
effect.
cap.
But it's
go ahead. Now you good.
But at the end of the day, what do you have? Like, you take the sex away, you take the looks away, and we just laying in bed together doing what? If you don't have any actual attraction, then we're just laying there wasting time.
Y'all don't got
so
a vibe.
Right. I just don't see a point in that. So I feel like personality first for sure. What was the other ones? I'm sorry.
Money, sex, and looks.
I feel like.
And let's be real.
I feel like money, but that is because I'm a hustler myself. Like, I'm not trying to take care of you. I want us to be on the same type of wave. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. We got to match. So okay. I would say money second. Third would be looks. Just because I'm not finna. I don't know. I'm not finna.
No ugly guy. Yes, that's.
It sounds harsh.
Well, that
sounds harsh. I feel like they're just.
This is the Ghetto Podcast. We're not being politically correct over here.
Nah, I just feel like there also has to be some sort of, attraction.
That's fair. Okay, and I'm guessing so. The last one is a sex game. So yeah. you don't care.
I mean, it's.
So we being real. You don't care about the sex game.
You said what?
You don't care. Okay, so
it is a thing on there, but at the end of the day, that's not like.
Okay. So say you're with a guy, or you're talking to a guy. He has You said the first one was person. He's really nice. He's real cool. He know how to sway you, talk to you. Hey,
yeah.
He courts you good.
And the sex game's
and
bad.
he has money, right? Because
right. So he's checking everything off the checklist.
Yeah, he slightly is, because it's going down. So he has money. Okay, cool. You cool with that? And then and then you get into his looks. He's not Brad Pitt or nothing. You know,
Okay.
he's all right though.
He's
you know,
decent.
he's little baby without the money type shit. You feel me?
Okay.
Like he all right type
Without
shit. You
the
feel
money.
me?
Okay.
But then, you know, you finally like, you know what? This is the night, right? He takes you to the Airbnb or no, to the
He doesn't
to
have
the,
his
to
own
the
crib,
crib.
but he
No,
has
no,
money?
my fault.
I was
The
finna
home,
say.
his house, his big house, right? Y'all getting, you know, he's kissing you, leaning into it. Y'all get in the bed. He
And it's
pulls
trash.
out a 3-inch dick. What you doing?
It's there. Like, you're checking all the other categories, the time that we spend together, the fraction of it, that sex, it is what it is, you know?
So you gonna make it work?
Gonna make it work. It is what it is.
Okay, man.
Stop the cap.
But I'm gonna believe you.
Okay.
But we all know that's some bullshit. Well, I'm glad that you actually said that. I'm glad that you said that.
Because
But
why?
so you're 100% sure a sex game would not disqualify the guy.
I feel like over the other things that you listed, that would be the bottom.
Okay, that's very fair. And I'm glad that you said that because that will actually lead into our great first video. This is a little thing called Cut. They have exes play truth or dare, not truth or dare,
Truth or
but
dare?
they ask each other questions and they take a shot based on the card. And like, you know, if you can answer the question or take a shot. And we're gonna see how their little relationship went.
I would be doing both.
I'm Sav,
Hey, I'm Manny.
and we're ex-partners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Describe our past relationship in 3 words.
Volatile. Exciting, messy.
Yeah, I agree with all of those. 2 messes don't make a clean.
Both a mess. Yeah.
Your
At least they
turn.
can agree on
Alright.
that.
What was the kinkiest thing we did?
There was definitely some rope stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think we got that
She said,
kinky.
yeah.
I think it was fairly vanilla. Because I remember when we were dating, I would be like, you know, let's do this and let's do that. And you're like, nah. I mean, we did anal a couple times.
Yeah, we did do it. You know, I think we both enjoyed that, but
Oh, no, I don't think I could.
no, I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, it's not a small amount to take.
Oh, come on. Come on. You're not even the biggest thing I've had up my
No,
ass.
I mean. Okay. Did I fulfill you sexually?
She started laughing.
Do you want a shot for that one?
What, am I supposed to answer as well? Because yeah, I'll have a shot.
I don't.
What's your thoughts so far?
They're being honest.
She
They're
being-
definitely
she being
honest.
real honest, huh?
She's keeping it real, yeah.
think either of us are necessarily bad in bed. I just don't think we're sexually compatible.
No, I agree. We're like 2 positive magnets.
Yeah. That's my go. Am I a good kisser? If not, what pointers do you have for me?
No, you're a pretty good kisser. You can be a
I know.
little stiff sometimes,
Oh,
but
fuck you. I mean, I think I'm a good kisser.
I also like, hey, Snaggletooth gets caught on my lip sometimes.
Oh, stop. Fuck you.
I know the answer to this one. Who was the crazy one in our relationship? Both of us.
I just wanna I wanted to end it there, but did you peep something?
What? People what?
So I think it's fair throughout the beginning portion of the video, she was then there exposing this nigga like, yo, your sex gay.
She definitely
yo,
was.
Yo, even anal, your shit wasn't wasn't
Right,
that, and
she said it.
that's even worse. You feel me?
Yeah.
But then when he said, you're all right, you was a little stiff, it's instantly fuck you,
Right.
fuck you,
Right.
Do you think women take accountability
Differently?
right, or like I guess
Right?
you could say yeah. Do you
I
think
think
women
they
take
take it
accountability?
differently for sure because it's a different type of. I feel like women have a different type of ego than men do. Like I feel like women have a high standard of presenting themselves. Like the highest that they can be, their best self all the time. And I feel like men, like they could just like you could talk shit and it's cool. It's more casual with that. So I feel like they're more acceptable towards taking shit than women are, because women don't get like it's seen more disrespectful when you know.
That's the truest I've ever heard, because like it's women are like almost a protected class, like
Right.
like
So when you disrespect us, it's like
yeah, like even like any group of women, like Like that's why like I was gonna say one of my questions I was gonna ask you is like, can men have preference? Because
I feel like anybody could have preference.
Oh really?
I
So
don't.
if a guy is like, and let's be fair with this culture, like if a guy's like, you know, I don't want a fat chick. Would that be taken as the same as if a woman said, I don't want a big guy?
I feel like realistically, no, but it should be taken the same.
Should be, yeah. That's fair.
Realistically, it's not, but it should be.
It should be. Okay, so if you were to build this guy, this the guy who's gonna sweep you off your feet.
Build a guy.
Build a guy.
Buildaguy.com.
Loud. Let's start with height. How tall would he be?
I feel like I did date somebody shorter than me, and it was interesting.
Oh really? Where's that guy at?
You said, where's that guy at?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't care. But it wasn't about the height. It was about other shit. Anyway, but
Okay.
height, I feel like I'm 5'4", 5'5", so like a little taller than that.
6
Or
feet.
the same height. I don't know. Like, not the same height, because
the
if
same
I'm wearing
height.
high heels and I
mean, when you were walking to me, you was kind
you're
of
talking
you was
about
kind of
build a
tall.
guy,
So like,
I'm finna, yeah.
I feel like the guy. Let's be real. Like 6 feet. Let's be real. Or like
No, so it doesn't have to be
5'10",
6
5'11", like
You could be
literally cracking.
You could be 5'9", 5'10", I feel like.
Okay.
You put
Is
some
that-
G-Fazos on, that gives you 2 inches.
Okay. And so if you were to find this guy, what would you do to stand out to him? Oh my fault. Wait, actually, I forgot to ask the other builder. You still building the guy? That's only
Right,
height.
build a guy.
Looks. Is he a 10? Is he a, let's say he's like a Chris Brown type of no homo guy, no homo. For y'all, if y'all trying to get on my motherfucker's
So the
ass.
question is, what's my type?
Yeah, like
I feel like my preference would be like, Dirk is my dad. Like, I love Lil Durk. So, Lil Durk type.
okay. How about financial
Lil Durk
status?
type
Like,
as in, like,
what
the
about
rappers,
money?
you
How
know,
much
like-
money would he be making?
Hopefully the same as me, so we could.
What would that be? Just in case your dream guy is watching right now.
My dream guys, we could talk about that. We don't talk money out loud.
Let's just say 80K.
80K. 80K and up.
80K and up. Okay. You said 5'7", 80K. And I'm sure you like not socially awkward. You know how to talk and stuff.
I
Got some game.
I feel like I would preferably have a guy that is susceptible to social situations, because I want to be out and I want to be doing things and I want to be learning. I want to be traveling. So like, I don't want to be the one that's always doing the talking. I want to be able to share every experience and learn from people together.
Okay, that's fair. And how about body size? Is he fat? Is he
He's
skinny?
fit.
Like
He's healthy.
healthy?
He's healthy. He takes care of himself in every way, hopefully.
Okay.
Hygiene, he needs to use deodorant. He needs
And,
to know how to
race?
take a shower.
You discriminate,
You
or
said what?
you discriminate, or you don't care about race?
Don't care about
Oh,
race.
that's great. What race are you?
I'm
It's
white
Cardi.
and Latina.
Okay, nice. Okay, what percentage of women do you believe are? Oh, my fault. Actually, what my question I was gonna ask you: what would you do to stand out to this guy? Because I think it's fair. Attractive guy, not short. He's like above average height.
He's got other females who want him, so I gotta
Right.
gotta
So
pop out.
he got some guys. He got some females going after him. If you like him, what would you do to stand out to this guy?
I feel like being myself is raw enough. Just the way, expressing myself through fashion and just, the way that I hustle and just communication. I feel like that's enough.
So you're gonna use your hustle.
Not my hustle, that's an extra, but just my personality and me being me is raw enough to stand out. I don't gotta do anything extra.
So the guy, so say the guy's, how would you actually try to get this guy? So like, say you was
How
just
would I-
chilling, or is this guy coming by and he's like, hey, I'm doing my stuff, I'm doing my hustle and stuff, like how
Talking
would
about
you,
my hustling
how would
stuff.
you, I have my personalities, the shit. How would you stand? Because I'm sure there's a billion trillion girls with personality.
Just waiting. You said what?
With personality. You
Personality.
You think you're the only one with good personality?
No, I'm not the only one with
So
good personality.
how would you stand out versus anything tangible?
Tangible. I mean, like, I could bring things to the table like that. I could, if I liked somebody, I would do little things to show that I care, but not too much.
Okay. So like, okay, that's fair. I'm gonna give more of my opinion later on.
Okay.
Because I'm just leading to the next video. But what percentage of women do you think are actually suitable for said marriage?
Suitable for what?
Like a serious relationship,
Not a lot.
leading towards marriage.
Not a lot. And that's because I feel like people move on from relationships too fast. Like, they don't heal from their previous ones, so they're bringing all that baggage to the next table. Instead of taking the time to figure yourself out and actually know what you want, I feel like a lot, not just women, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of people don't know what they want. So it's like, how can I expect this of you when I don't even know if I like that?
But if you could put a number on it.
A number on the women.
The women. These days.
Modern
women, like your friends, your peers, the people you see. The women like in the. You be on TikTok?
Huh?
You be on TikTok?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay,
not a lot.
So, because y'all know that's like a female diary on that motherfucker. You can get on
I
there. You can see a girl telling a story about a guy every second.
No,
so
I definitely see that shit. I feel like it's more than half, probably like a good solid 67%.
67%? You said more than half?
67.
Okay. Let's get into the next video.
I feel like that's a good number.
This video is going to be a great example on one inflated sense of ego with a lot of modern women, and yeah, you're going to just see, guys. You guys going to see.
Would you say that for most women, looks, money, and status are part of that?
Yes. Oh, completely, 100%.
Okay. Do you believe that every
fucking ass?
Stop being so nice to women.
Guys, ignore the ass. Ignore these fucking ass, bro. These motherfuckers, I swear to God, they coming out of nowhere, bro.
It's because you want to.
Every woman wants a high-value man.
Yeah.
I believe every woman wants a high-value man, yes.
But not necessarily gets a high-value
Exactly. Man. They don't get it, and they don't seek out for the right ones, or they just settle.
A lot of people go after status and money and looks.
Would you agree that looks, money, and status are part of that equation for most women?
For most women, yes.
Why would a high-value man with lots of options choose you to be his one and only woman?
Because look at us, we're baddies. Like
we're bad as fuck, and I'm wifey material.
What can you?
Quick question: what would you rate yourself?
What would I rate myself? I feel like a solid 9.5.
9.5. Not surprised.
What's that supposed to mean?
A lot of girls will rate themselves
high.
You know, it's not surprising. But you're not ugly. But do you think do you think they're, if you're gonna be real, you think they're baddies? You think they're baddies? Do you think with the looks they're worthy of that said high value man?
I feel like yeah.
And guys, what you see right there is the sister Uber Alice, man. These women, they bond together so strong. Okay. She's a 9.5. What is she? What would you rate the girl on the right?
She a 9.5 too.
With the middle?
We all 9.5s. What's this sound effect finna be?
Nope. Bruh.
Fucking, oh my God. Let's continue.
Offer a man that no other woman has.
A wifey that will take care of your kids, work, that's not a bum, doesn't have to pay for everything, you know?
But don't you think that there are like countless women who can offer the same thing?
For
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What percentage of modern women are suitable for marriage and why?
What percentage are suitable for marriage?
What would you say, roughly? Just, I don't know.
Oh, my God. Suitable for marriage. So meaning you have a woman that at least wants that. Wow. I'm going to go, I'm going to say 10%.
Wow. Why is that?
Because most women think they're better than they think they are.
Interesting. Okay. If women are so strong and independent, why does the pressure of marriage and commitment typically come from women?
because that's how you grow up. Like it's the white picket fence. It's the, your dad did this, and like, you're a princess and all that. Like, yeah, that's not true. They were sold a false reality.
Interesting.
Fucking fact, man. He deserves. I'm sorry, he deserves that. What do you think about his comments?
I think that he was speaking. There was truth in what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
10% is kind of crazy though.
You think so?
I feel like 10% is crazy.
But let's be real. When you think of modern women, do you think okay, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, should I save this question for later? You know what? Let me ask you that.
What's your percentage?
Let me ask you
Am
now.
I allowed to ask that?
What do you think my percentage of marriageable women?
Mm-hmm. Hand on.
Well, I always told my girl, if push comes, if worst case scenario things end, I'm being a bachelor for the rest of my life. I think
it's her. Not
I think 10% was being generous, but I think about I want to say about 5%. 5.
Interesting.
Like
elaborate.
Dang, man, I can't even. I said
elaborate
5.
why that's your answer.
I want to go lower, but
you want to give us a 2%?
No, I mean, like, it's not all women,
Okay,
but
just 98%.
Unfortunately, there's only a 3%. Well, let me get my fault. Let me get big screen. But yeah, unfortunately, I think it's 5%, mostly because there's a growing culture of a hookup culture, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
And let's be real. Who gatekeeps sex?
Women.
So isn't it fair to say that they're orchestrating it?
Orchestrating it?
Orchestrating it.
That's worded interestingly. I feel like it takes two people.
Gotcha, bitch.
But I definitely That's because I feel like men are but that's an insult to men as a whole, because men are easy. Like if the woman's gonna fuck, that we fucking, and that's just like, so I don't think that all the pressure is on women because men are easy. So that
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying what it is.
I feel like orchestrates it. I don't know how to answer that.
Cause like when you think about it, I agree. Men are easy, and that's why, I say, you know what? I don't want to get too deep into it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm gonna end up messing up what I got planned later on.
I feel you.
So let me get to the next question. Actually, let me get to the next question.
Okay.
So if you were to finally find this perfect man, because clearly, that's a pretty good man. If I do say so myself. Do you care about what he wants?
Yes.
Yes.
What he wants?
Yes.
I feel like you should, when it comes to your person, you care what they want emotionally, you care what they want physically. Like, you gotta be able to have that communication so you could be happy.
Now let me ask you a question, and let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy wants you to, do you go out at girls' nights out and stuff?
Do I go to what?
Girls' nights out.
I have.
Girls' trips. What if he says he doesn't want you doing that?
That's crazy. I went on a trip to go visit my friend in Colorado, got cheated on.
That's actually gonna get into my next point, but so yeah.
Not bringing the mood down because that's
no. Because Ashley is gonna actually get into
it's just interesting that
the
you said that.
thing.
Yeah.
I find it interesting you brought up the cheating thing.
Because he did feel some type of way that I was going to Colorado, because I just moved to Chicago a year ago. He doesn't know.
Was he from Chicago?
He's from Chicago, yeah, but we met in Colorado. But he didn't I knew a lot of people in Colorado, you know what I'm saying? And because I was going back to my homeland, it created all these insecurities in his head, like, oh, you're finna do this, you finna do that,
you
type
think it's
shit.
Insecurities?
You said what?
You think it's insecurities?
It is insecurities, because I gave him no reason to feel that type of way.
Okay.
Anyway, so he felt some type of way, and I did take into consideration, yes, I acknowledge how you feel, but this is my friend's birthday. I'm finna tee up with her. I'm finna celebrate her. This isn't about you. I'll give you what you want reassurance wise, but I'm still finna do me. I'm still finna celebrate my friend's birthday.
And he cheated.
And then he cheated.
How'd you catch him?
Bro, tell me why I go back to the crib.
Funny.
Bro, I go back to the crib and I see chicken, and I see this whole meal in the fridge. I'm like, you were hanging out with your friend and you started making chicken. He cooked a whole Bro, a whole meal. And I'm like, you don't be cooking. Especially not for your homies who you're saying you're with. So that was the first clue, right? And I see my curling iron on the counter. So yeah, that shit was over with. I kicked him out. He living with his mama now.
What?
That shit crazy.
Wait. So your curling iron was on the thing.
And he cooking a whole dinner for her. He cooking a whole
thing of chicken.
I found her. She was a stripper. She had her big ass earrings on the
Oh, so she
belongs to the
for
streets.
the same type that he complaining about.
She belongs to the streets.
That's crazy. That's an interesting story.
Hell.
Let me ask you a question, cause was he taking care of you? Like as far as you take care of him? Mm-hmm. That explains a lot.
That
explains a lot.
Yeah.
Cause
I learned my lesson from that.
Cause what I grow to learn and what I grow to believe and stuff, what I see, like if let's be real, like cheating is not an important factor into a breakup. It's leading is bigger stones in the thing that's actually weighing a relationship down. Cheating is not that big of a deal when it actually comes down to it. And women know it too, but they use that as the excuse to actually leave. That's what I believe.
I feel like yes and no, because I feel like a lot of people, they cheat and they still go back. I feel like the percentage is pretty even.
No, they go back for the reason that I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal. You know, like guys cheat all, like.
You're talking about the things that are leading up to it. They don't leave with that.
Yeah, like you was taking care of him. Like you was already in his role as the man. He should have been taking care of you.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think that I should be taken care of.
You think it should be 50-50?
I feel like he should have been helping. And the reason why I didn't leave, because even though I was taking care of him, is because he was trying to get a job. So it's like, damn, I can't hate on you because you are putting the effort in trying to get a job, you know?
I mean, hey, this is a lesson for you guys. The reality is, once a guy loses his job, whether you're on a good path, whether you're making money now, you're doing good. Once that financial stability goes away, it takes a time bomb in a female. You know, like she loves you, she's attracted to you, and then the more you're not working, the more you're sleeping around the crib, not doing nothing. That time clock just goes down and down and down, and it's like I bet you started arguing with him more. Y'all probably arguing more. Y'all was. We were
arguing more, but it wasn't because of that.
I know it's not because of that, but in general, like arguments,
it causes, like, tension.
There was more tension. Sure. It's just a fuss. Like it's
more stress.
More stress. And like I said, like that's
why
I tell guys to always be the best version of yourself. Always focus on yourself, growing yourself, because that'll ultimately keep you around and keep you in check almost. But
and that ties into the question that you were asking about females not being ready for marriage. I feel like females, I feel like a lot of females expect the man to provide 100% when they're giving like not the same energy, you know? So like in that relationship, I was giving 80%. And he was giving me 20, you know, and it's like it can only be uneven for so long before we either got to match or it's got to like switch up, you know. But
that's the thing, like the guy should always be paying majority, always majority, regardless of if you make more money than him, he should. In a female's like instinct, you might not say it because clearly you already politically correct how you are. You're not gonna be like you need to get a job and work. It's gonna be in you like. This nigga is a fucking bum. You know, like, you're not going to say it. You're nice. You're sweet. But in you, you get this feeling like, you still sleep here? You still laying down, huh? No job calls you yet?
I know he's
like,
at home eating chips or something.
Yeah, right. Like, you know, like.
Nah, yeah. It is a bomb. I agree with that.
You know, but that's why, that's why guys should always be on their purpose. But, you know, why I say a lot of women are marriageable because, like, not only, like you said, you like to go to girls' trips, you don't like that, but, you know, that's where you broke up with your boyfriend, but not because of that reason. Not only that, man, y'all are easily influenced. I don't like that.
Easily influenced.
I don't like that.
Explain.
There's a big culture of promoting a bunch of bullshit that doesn't help females. It doesn't help overall families. And not only are they strong movements, they're always backed by a bunch of females. And if you go to them and ask them like, you know, what do you believe in this thing? They wouldn't even be able to tell you. You know, they'd be like, yeah, you know, my girl, you know, I'm with my girl and stuff. But that's just a small glimpse of it. But
I feel like that's not just females though. I feel like that's definitely gender neutral. If your homie's doing something and you don't know what the fuck's going on, you finna play a part.
I disagree.
You disagree?
Women. Okay, let's be real. When it comes to girls' nights out, let's say let's say you got a boyfriend. Your boyfriend's at home. Your boyfriend's at home eating some chips.
At home eating some
because you already know he's not working right now, and you want to go out. So he already told you like, come on, man. I don't know how I feel about that. You like whatever, nigga. I'm going out. You know. All the girls they see fucking Future or some shit, right? And Future fucking with you. Or like one of his people fucking with y'all, like, yo, no, come to our section and shit. Yeah. And one of his homies, you know, not his like bum homies, but like one of his homies that's making moves and shit, he eyeing you down and shit. And he telling your friends like, yo, y'all can't come unless she come too. I'm not saying you, but most girls in your position, they're fucking going. Because not only are the girls like, come on, girl, we're not going to be able to go fuck with Future unless you fucking come on. Right. And that peer pressure, and women don't like to be ostracized from the group. Women are strength in numbers. Women aren't, it might sound bad, but women aren't good alone. They're not fit to be alone. And women don't like to be alone. They always stay together. You're going to be like, oh, shit, I'm not going to just be like, oh, fuck that. I got a boyfriend and go home to him so I can eat some Cheetos together. You're probably... I mean, are we just finna walk over and I'm going to stand there? Or what y'all going to be at the tables with them. Y'all going to party. Y'all finna club. I mean, I can go over there and handle myself and be, you know, I could still be over there and not be. But you're gonna go to the section though, right? But I'll go to the section, but I can handle myself. And knowing that nigga's eyeing you down. If he eyeing me down, and your boyfriend already was saying like, sweetheart, man, don't go. He could eye me down all day. The niggas just gonna be trying to get on that with you. It doesn't matter if I'm turning him down. It doesn't matter. I'm just helping out the girls so they can have and I'm there. But let's be real. That's you. That's me. Do you think most women are turning that situation down, that opportunity down? I'm not turning it down either. I'm still going, but we can handle ourselves. No, I'm talking about the okay. You talking about the opportunity. The opportunity. The opportunity. To fuck with these people, let's be real. I feel like because if we're going to be real, women are doing it for less. Females are fucking for less. Cheating for less. I feel like there's a percentage, yeah. And like that's honestly one of the reasons why like there's not a lot of marriage with women because that influence, not only because it's bigger because of social media and all this, you know, Instagram and all this stuff. I feel like relationships are a lot harder now. It's a lot harder. It's a lot harder because of social media. You know, like did you see that situation where that guy he said some shit about Drake and then he DM'd his girl? Yeah. Right. Imagine having to compete with Drake. Bro, that shit. And then being a girl to be like, God damn. Right. The one opportunity, because he gonna at least give me something. She knew what it was. Something gonna be worth 100,000. Something. He gonna give me a Birkin or something. Do you see how hard that situation could be? That's why I tell guys like you don't get in a relationship until you're the fucking catch. Until the girl wants you and you're the only person that she sees. You gotta have something going for you. Yeah, fact, exactly. I told the girls in my last podcast, and they thought it was awkward. They thought it was crazy. I told them a guy shouldn't consider dating until he's 35, you know, older, at least making 6 figures, multiple streams of income, especially these days. It's fucking crazy. 35. I feel like that's a late number. You think so? I feel like that's a late number. It's very safe. I mean, like realistically, it would be safe and like you're developed as a person, so you could share your life with somebody else. And you'll be more experienced. Because guys, because look, let's be real. Once he's 35, he's gonna be more mature. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be hopefully, most likely, he's gonna be more established. His financials gonna be more in order, and he's gonna have more experience. And experience is my next point. He should have at least, I say, 60 bodies. You want to know why? Why? What do you think the average female body today? Okay, let me give you a scenario. Yeah. 25-year-old girl, single, attractive. Single. She been single majority of her life because that's how a lot of girls these days. Because they're not dating. It's scary. Girls not dating these days.
Yeah.
How many bodies do you think she got?
That's an interesting question. I could. Here he go with the sound effects again. I couldn't. Can you tell me the answer?
I know there's no answer.
There's no answer? Oh, I thought you were going to pull out some
I'm gonna give you
statistic
my
or something.
no.
I'm
I'm gonna give you my what I believe it is.
estimate?
But just give it. I want you to like just based off of like girls
first?
you know. Just give me
Based
your
off-
best guess.
Probably
I'm not saying based off of you. Just like think of girls you know.
Like,
Be like, oh
on
girl,
average,
I just hooked up with this
25.
guy. I went to this party, girl. I got a train right on me, Loki.
Hell no. On average, 25. She's been single most her life.
And attractive.
And she's attractive. Well, I feel like maybe she probably got like 13, 14, 15. I don't.
13, 14.
What answer are you thinking about?
Bruh.
What's your answer?
13, 14. You saying 13 and 15 range. 25 attractive, 13, 15 range.
Yeah. What's your answer?
You want to know my answer?
Yes.
I'm going to give it after this video.
Okay. Okay.
So this is
average.
This is Fresh and Fit, one of Fresh and Fit's clips. They got the minorities on. Do you know minorities?
Mm-mm.
Okay. A lot of college girls know them for a reason. But they're the minorities. They're going to give their average body count for today's women guess. You know, I'm going to just give my guess. Fuck it.
Please.
Attractive. Single. Fucking dog. About 40.
He said 40. What are they talking about on here? I want to see what they're guessing.
40. Okay, let's hear it.
What y'all think
What
the
are they
average body
saying?
count is?
Damn, bro.
This is a good
It depends,
question.
it depends on the age, but
Like our age, we'll just say like a 25,
25?
just got out of college.
bro, for a girl, keeping a buck in a major city,
Mm-hmm.
In a major
50.
Easy.
Easy.
And that's one thing I be trying to tell these niggas, because you got to understand, we interview
She
hella
like, what the
girls.
fuck?
Bro, you want
They
to know
don't know.
something funny?
They don't know, bro.
Crazy. And it's sick because it's like I didn't seen it from every
Said it's
demographic.
sick.
Wait,
I didn't seen it from the.
Let me pause it real quick. So you born and raised in Colorado,
Yeah.
right? So it's pretty small. Was it
I mean,
small?
like, I knew you were finna say that. You were probably finna compare, like, Colorado lifestyle to Chicago. I definitely see it, and I could see how it'd be more.
And I see how you
I
can
just
say
didn't
a
think-
lower number because
but
there's
I'm
probably
just
only
like-
like 15 niggas in your fucking area and
But,
shit.
like, in your area, you gotta drive 30 minutes to them. Nah, but 50?
Inner city.
The college bitch, the older bitch, the married bitch, the single mom, the family, the religious woman, like all these.
You want to hear something funny,
shit's
bro?
Crazy.
We started asking that question recently. And what I did was I was like, all right, so if we take the pressure off the girl and ask the girls, what do you think the body count is of an average? Literally, same exact question. We started asking this like maybe a month and a half ago. What is the average body count for a girl that's 25, just got out of college, that's single? What's your thoughts? It amazed me how some girls were saying 100, some girls were saying 50, some girls were saying like 10 or 15. So, but what I've come to realize is the average between all the girls that we've asked is somewhere between 30 to 25 to 50 is in that range.
They having their fun. for
Yeah,
sure.
bro.
Yo, y'all seen the club scene over here?
I mean, like, think about it. Like, just think about it. Say you like, cause like it sounds crazy, right?
I mean, it sounds, yeah.
But I want you to guess the men. What percentage of men do you think are fucking?
That number would be reasonable and higher, I feel like, because men.
Wait. Pause.
You finna ask why it's
You
such
say
a
you
difference?
think it's because wait. I'm gonna ask the average body count, but then I'm gonna say, okay, what do you think the average body count for like a 25-year-old man, average man? Like let's say
average looking.
let's say average looking about like 6 average man.
Okay, he's average. He's 25.
25
in the city.
In the city. Yeah, average looking. Yeah, 5'8". You know.
I feel like it's definitely at least. It's definitely at least 40, 45. That even seems high saying out loud. But 25, I feel like it's a lot higher because men, we already talked about this a little bit, but men are easier. Like you said that women are gatekeepers, so they're the ones that are like, you know, controlling how everything go.
Right.
But that's because men just go with whatever. Like if you down to fuck, we fucking.
Right. But let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
How long you been in Chicago?
Over a year.
Every year? How many niggas are in your DMs that you're responding to?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, right?
Not.
Now just think of most girls probably got a bunch of niggas that they're not responding to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not responding to those guys and those girls aren't responding to those guys, how are they fucking?
They gonna find somebody.
Do you think so?
I feel like
The average, I'm gonna say 25-year-old man.
Yeah, what's your?
It's most likely, I'm gonna say probably less than 15.
Less than 15?
Less than 15. Let me ask you this. What percentage of men do you think are fucking?
A higher percentage than women.
A higher percentage than women?
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
I think so.
Are you for real? Or are you just joking?
I'm so serious. I'm amazed that we have different...
You're going to be the queen in this fucking...
Bruh.
I'm just...
Are you for real?
I'm so serious.
Well, this is actual study.
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you some surrounding questions so you can get more so you can actually think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I already asked you a lot. Like, the reality is only one of 3 men are fucking.
1 of 3 men are fucking.
1 of 3 men.
Okay, what's the percentage
My fault. 1 of 3 men are virgins.
Okay.
Virgins.
Okay.
Aren't fucking.
Okay.
Most women are fucking. If you were to take a 60-year-old woman, average 160-year-old women, there's gonna be no virgins. No virgins. But if you grab 60,
I get what
100,
you're saying. Yeah, no,
I
get what
men,
you're saying.
You probably have about 30 virgins. That's the thing. Like, and not only are most women are fucking, the reason why you probably think a lot of guys are fucking is because you only see the small minority of guys. The most guys are invisible, but you only see those small amount of guys that's actually fucking. So you're probably thinking, oh, they're all fucking. No. A lot of guys, even the guys who got game, struggle with fucking. And that's the reality.
That's the reality of it?
That's the reality of it. I mean, think about it.
I'm thinking
like you said, all those guys that was in your DMs, you didn't fuck them.
But the thing is men are putting themselves in an opportunity to get it way more than women are. So doesn't that increase?
What? Wait, you
like
said guys are in an opportunity to get what?
Men are putting themselves in situations to have sex way more. If they're hitting up, like, if this girl isn't answering, they're gonna hit up another girl, and then if
Numbers
that person
game, hit
doesn't
up on a
answer,
bunch of
right? So if they got consistency with it, so we're gonna play that into.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
But in reality, most girls don't even want. Like you saw in the video with the very pretty unattractive girls that you said was 9.5s. They said they want high value men. So if they want high value men that looks like that, pretty average girls, don't you think most average guys are probably invisible to her?
I feel like I can't. Here you go.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's just so circumstantial.
But it's all like the reality is like most guys aren't fucking. Most guys aren't fucking. The small percentage of guys that are fucking are the guys who actually have the game, the money to, the looks to, or even like most guys aren't even. Your height, you said 5. That the guy you went like 5'11", 5'10". The average man's height is 5'8", 5'7". So already.
But there's a lot of short girls out there. Like I feel like
the short girls want tall men.
But what's tall to them? Like
6
a 5
feet up. Some women don't even want 6 feet, 6'2" or lower.
That.
Some
I acknowledge
women
that. But if she's short, she doesn't need a
but
6 foot tall man. She could get somebody who's 5'7".
It goes back to what I said earlier. A lot of women have an inflated sense of ego.
Yeah.
You know, they believe they deserve
the highest,
fucking Drake.
Right.
When they, they look like.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
You know, the average Joe.
Yeah.
You know, but let me ask you a question. Sorry to ask you the body count and stuff. If you were to, I'm trying to see how I can phrase this. Say, because you say your man cheated. If you were to got with a man that you truly love and admire and respect,
Who I truly do?
Yeah, your dream guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he cheated on you. Would you leave?
Yes. If you cheat, it's over with. You already disrespected me in the highest way possible. Like,
what if he talked to you beforehand, like told you, like, sweetheart, I'm gonna be real with you. I might have sex with girls from time to time.
You said what?
What if he said, sweetheart, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna step out from time to time. It's nothing serious.
It's serious to me, so it's over with. If we're not on the same level of a relationship, why are we in one?
But let me ask you this.
If you cheat, I'm gone, period. I don't know why you would stay.
But you say you want a pretty attractive, 5'11", match your income, so not broke, attractive, all that stuff. If he has a lot of girls coming after him, you expect him not to take any of those options, only stick with you.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason I laugh because, do you think that man is not going to cheat?
I'm gonna be in a relationship with somebody who I don't think is gonna cheat.
Really?
Yeah.
You want a sad reality?
Give me I'm pretty sure.
I didn't say some female nature stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say some male nature stuff. Mm-hmm. It's probably gonna put a lot of guys who's hitting you up right now in a bad light because they've been fucking
talking,
capping, fucking.
I'm already
Stop
knowing.
the cap. A man are only faithful as their options, right? So, if an attractive woman comes to, like I already told you, most men aren't even fucking.
If my man thinks another female's attractive and he wants to approach her, he can have her because I'm not finna be there when you come back. Go have her if you think she's so attractive.
Okay, so you're willing to.
I don't need you. It's a relationship supposed to be an addition. We're not supposed to, if you're taken away, then I'm subtracting myself away from the equation.
But given that he's taking care of you, he's loving you, you're the only one.
He's not loving me correctly, so why am I there?
He is loving you correctly.
Not if he's cheating on me.
Let me ask you, do you think men and women are the same? Do you think men and women are the same?
The same in what aspects?
The same, not as
Generally,
in
no.
Human rights, but
Yeah,
the way they see things, see the world,
No.
see life.
No.
Right? So if they're not the same, is it fair to say that the way the man shows love and loyalty, respect, is different from how a woman shows it?
I feel like it can be, but when you're in a relationship, you need to establish what it is, not just do yourself and then.
But that's the thing. If I'm gonna be honest, most guys, if given the option, will do that. It's just unfortunately in our human nature.
That's interesting. I don't know.
So are you willing? Cause from your how you took it, you're not willing to accept that. So would you be willing to accept being single for the rest of your life?
I mean, if I'd rather be single the rest of my life than be with bogus men who cheat on me.
Or lower your standards to a more average guy.
No.
Wait. What? Wait. So
you said lower my standards for an average guy?
Yeah, like a guy.
Why would I do that when I'm not average?
But the average guy isn't. If the guy isn't average, how could you expect him to exhume average traits?
I just feel like
emotional damage.
You're not an average woman. But the thing is, if a man busts his ass to become the man he is, he doesn't. And he almost.
But how would the man feel if I go and cheat? Then what? How would you feel?
Well, like I told you, men and women aren't the same.
We aren't that you can't use that in a relationship because you're in a relationship because you're sharing this connection. So if the connection
Really, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So if you found that guy,
yes.
that dream guy that you
the
say,
dream guy,
do you even want to cheat?
Would I want to cheat?
Would you cheat?
No.
Exactly. Men and women aren't the same. Women can't. It's gonna sound bad, but women can't serve two masters. Once a woman finds a person,
I feel like a lot of.
No, they don't respect that man.
They don't respect what?
They don't love and respect that man. The women who steps out their relationship.
Does the man if he's cheating on his girl.
No, like I told you, men and women show love, loyalty, and respect differently. So
what's the definition of loyalty?
Let me tell you, a man You want to know the comparison to a man stepping out?
Mm-hmm.
It's like me going to the bathroom and pissing.
It's just normal.
It's not. See, women when they have sex, that's why I said women can't cheat. When women cheat, you should almost leave them because it's not the same. When women cheat, they have to get to a certain level to cheat. They don't just be like, oh, I fucked Jimmy. No. You know, like if a guy will be pursuing them for a minute before she actually like, oh, you know, my boyfriend, you know, did this, you know, this happened. I'm sad, I'm crying, and this guy sure happily said the right things. That's how that happens. But it's always emotional, never like physical, just to get it out. Men, it's just
Men see
sex.
something and it just
For men, it's just sex.
I agree with that. I agree with things that you're saying, but also
How you
there's
feel.
also females who just go out and fuck. If they think somebody's attractive, she finna get him in the bedroom.
And that's a very small percentage of women. Because even you said if I got the man that you want, the man of your dreams, you're not doing that.
But it
Most
could be
women
said
aren't either.
towards men too.
You said what?
I said, but that could be applied towards men too. Everything we saying is just like
No. It's a small percentage of women who will actually do that. It's very small. But the same thing of men. What percentage of men will sit there and allow their girls to do that shit?
Right.
No respectable men unless a nigga's a simp. If we're being real. You feel me? Like, oh, go ahead, sweetheart. Go ahead, check Tyrone
so the
out.
man's a simp because he stays when the girlfriend cheats, but it's normal for the girl to stay after the man cheats.
Women have been doing it since millenniums. Since wartime, since fucking
wartime.
You know, kingdoms when it was kings and sultans and shit.
Mm-hmm.
A man would have multiple wives. That's been normal forever.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, men and women see relationships different, loyalty different, and only in America, you know, these first world countries at least, like they're trying to equalize how we see things.
Mm-hmm.
The reality is, when check any high status man, you think they ain't cheating on their wives?
I can't say. I mean, I hope they're not. I don't
Oh
understand.
dang, Jay-Z, you done messed up, huh? What did she do though?
You said what?
Jay-Z, in his example. Well, I'm gonna use that example because like females know, you know, stars better, you know. So Jay-Z, for example, he cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce is fucking just as rich as him. Not as rich as him, clearly, but she has money. Why didn't she leave?
I can't answer for Beyonce. I'm assuming that it's because she saw through it or something. She
understands the bigger picture. When men cheat,
her love
it's
was
nothing.
bigger than his mistake.
I wouldn't say it was necessarily a mistake. He did what he did. It was a mistake.
He probably don't see it as a mistake, but to her, that's how she's viewing it. Is that my love for him is greater than the mistake that he made, because she considering that a mistake. Like, you cheated on me. She's Beyonce.
I think she only saw the mistake as him getting caught. You know, I think it's in reality. What I believe is she already knew. In reality, like, in a lot of these relationships, they know. They just like keep it on the wraps. Don't get caught. Don't let the bitch fucking, I'm walking around pregnant, like, you know, Christian Thompson situation and
papers,
stuff.
Whatever they
called.
NDAs.
Yeah. You know, they have girls sign NDAs, all types of stuff. But I'll just come to say, women, I hate to say it like a generalized statement, but women will give the best to the man that they respect the most. They respect and love the most. They'll give their best. They'll give their all. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not the guy that she's gonna allow that to happen, or she's gonna be the most sexually attracted to, fuck whenever you want to, all types of stuff, somebody else is gonna be. And that's just my reality. That's what I grow to learn. But let me ask you something, because you think you know what men care about, right?
Do I know what men?
Do you think you know what men care about? Like, do you care to know what men want? My fault. Do you care to know what men want?
To know what men want?
Yeah.
I care to know what my man would want. Yeah.
Right. So what if your man wants you to understand that he loves you, but that happens?
That we just on two different playing fields, and that's one of those things we can't compromise. Like, that's just a basis of the relationship, and if we're not agreeing on that, then that's cool. You could do you.
Right.
Over there.
That's fair. That's fair. But that's why you also see like a big culture of single women.
Mm-hmm.
Not only single
I feel
women,
like there's definitely compromises, but one of like that's not compromisable. That's just gonna cause relationship issues. The whole relationship.
How so? What do you mean?
Like, if he says that I need to understand this, I can't be with him because that's just gonna cause relationship issues the whole time. If you think it's cool to do that, and I'm telling you that I'm not cool with that, and we can't, there's nothing there.
You know, I asked that because I thought it was funny. My first podcast, I had my cousin here, and she had a friend here, a guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Bro, like that's what I would want to do," type shit. Like he was like, I was explaining my situation with him and shit. He was just saying like, "Bro, like I would want that, but the thing is, I can never tell her because she wouldn't understand and stuff. Like, like she doesn't like she wouldn't even if I told her like I still love her and stuff, she wouldn't care." So honestly, I think not only do the reality is a lot of men want to cheat, but not, and I wouldn't say cheat. I'll just say exercise options because cheating is different. The way men cheat is when they stop taking care of you, when they stop loving and taking care of you. When there's another bitch in the side, like got a whole family going on, that's when he's cheating. Women cheat when they even entertain another nigga. That's when women cheat. You feel me? But when men step out and have sex, that's not cheating. That's just exercising his options. He just exercising options. Most men can't even do it.
Options?
Most men can't even do it though. That's the thing. Most men can't exercise their options. So most men, as in, average men, average men can't. So unless you're willing to dumb down to an average man, because any man who's above average, why the fuck would you want to do that? Like, that's fucking stupid.
That
and like, it's funny. I was talking like I was talking to this girl a friend of my girl's, right? And I asked her like, and she laughed because it even sounds crazy. But think about this: you want a man of your stature, your dream man, great man, that most girls gonna want, only fucking you for the rest of his life. The rest of his life until he's dead. Only you.
Nope.
It's not gonna happen. Most likely, if he can keep it on the wraps, he probably is gonna cheat.
That shit's crazy.
I mean, your guy didn't outright tell you, did he?
Huh?
The guy that you was with, your ex?
Hell no.
He didn't outright tell you, right?
Hell no.
That's the thing.
Sneaky as fuck.
It's not that they have to be. Men have to lie. Men have to lie. Most men. Average men, most men have to lie because if a guy would have just tell you, hey, say we just met randomly on the street. You don't know me from a can of paint. But most people meet on Instagram and shit right now, right? But I'm gonna be nice. How the fuck am I gonna approach you when you got you've been getting attention since you woke up? Think about this. Like most women, even the average woman, because you're pretty attractive, but even the most average woman wakes up, phones blown with messages, DMs blown with messages, Snapchats blown with even dick pics, all types of shit, right? Even guys who's willing to fly them out, take them to do, some girls, Dubai, all types of shit, there's a lot of people who live in different lives,
Yeah.
And only simply because they're a woman. You feel me? So
You said only single because they're a woman?
No. Simply because they're a woman.
Oh, simply
they get all this,
because
all this attention and stuff.
Yeah, right.
How would the average guy, the average Joe, hey, clearly I'm dressed slightly better, but a guy who's fucking button up tie, fucking baggy jeans.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? How's he gonna attract you when you have all these blue check mark, all these guys hitting you up?
I mean, I can't speak for all women.
I'm not saying I'm saying but picture yourself as that average guy. Like, it's hard for most men. Like, it's hard, but you probably don't see it because those guys are invisible to you. The guys who let's be real. You got niggas in your DMs? Yeah, right.
He said, yeah, right.
I'm not surprised. All the girls I asked before, all of them did too.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's not a surprise, and you guys get attention.
So let me ask you, how would you stand out to the women? Since you asked me how I would stand out.
As a man,
how would you stand out?
As a man,
it sounds like you're implying you gotta fuck them or something.
Unfortunately, that's why the dating market is fucked up like it is, because all the women are so focused on the small minority of men. You have to stand out. One, you have to get your money on point. You have to, have some things in your name that actually show worth. you have to have some accomplishments. You actually do some shit in your life, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta hit the gym. Because like some guys, you know, unfortunately ugly, you know, rather it's born ugly or you just can't dress, you gotta work on it. If you born ugly and you short, you gotta hit the gym type shit. You know, you gotta just think of the average guy. You gotta work on all the bullshit that he got going on. The fat, lazy, all that shit. You gotta be ambitious. You gotta work on yourself. You gotta, you know, all that shit. Just work on yourself, and then the women will come to you. Period. Like.
So why do you think that is? Like, why do you feel like men have to be all this and women don't?
Because
it goes back to way back then when it was just the men had all these different females, and then it was like, what's your?
Well, just like me before, like you have to stand out because women are hypergamous. They date up. You know, even and nowadays, not only do they have an inflated sense of ego, now pair that with they date with hypergamy. Nowadays, the hypergamy are on steroids. The average girl could get DM'd by fucking Future. There's actually a lot of average girls who get DM'd by these, you know, blue checkmark guys.
Instagram.
And now picture if you got a DM by Future and them, or you went on a date with them, or anything could happen, right? Are you dating? Are you dating the nigga down the block ever again? Like, are you looking at that nigga ever again? You're not. I know you want to be nice. But you're not. Like that nigga's gonna be invisible. But unfortunately, there's a lot of women who went through that experience, and most guys are unattracted to them. Most guys. But I know why you probably think a lot of guys are smashing, especially because like the picture that I shared on my snap that you swiped up on with the guy who was like when it says the guys will smash a lot of the girls that they think are unattractive.
Yeah.
They do that because they aren't getting the attractive girls. Because all the attractive girls are going towards, even the average girls are going towards these small minority of men. The average guy, if they do step out, because all men will step out if they have the option to. If they can't pull a baddie, they're gonna have to fuck an ugly bitch. That's how it goes. And like I told you, guys.
But you said that they can't be fucking. You said that there's only a small percentage of people that be fucking, but now they fucking ugly bitches.
No. They resort to it, but even sometimes,
they
even then,
to it.
even
like I
told you, even the average girls, hypergamy on steroids. Ugly girls too, but it's just not as bad. You feel me? But ugly girls too. Like a lot of guys, come on, sweetheart, they're not. Yeah, but a lot of guys aren't gonna resort to that. A lot of guys aren't gonna resort to fucking ugly girl.
But they will.
They will. They will. They can. As some guys do. But if you want to ask a guy, do you want to fuck this ugly girl? They're probably gonna say no. But if they haven't fucked in the longest, which most guys haven't, they're gonna say yes. They're like, fuck it. Let me just get it over with. You feel me? But that's why a lot of girls got girls. While a lot of guys fuck girls who are unattractive or that they don't even like. But that also ties into the whole relationship thing. Because like I told you, guys, when they have sex, when they step out, when they exercise their options, it's different. Because they can fuck without being emotionally tied.
Right. And
you feel me? Like
are definitely more emotionally attached to everything.
You said say that again?
I feel like females are more emotionally attached.
Yeah, 100%. So that's why when guys step out, like they just like, oh, fuck, I hope I don't get caught. They think about it afterwards, like, damn, man, I just really hope I don't get caught. It wasn't worth it type of shit. It's post-nut clarity. The thing is, a lot of women don't understand men's problems. Their dick can be a whole nother brain. So
I don't understand that problem.
Exactly, because a lot of women don't understand man's
I'm
problems.
like trying to put myself in that perspective though. Like I'm trying to take my ego away. I'm trying to take away the fact that I'm a woman.
Okay. Put yourself in this perspective. Put yourself in this perspective, all right?
I guess it's my preference of the fact that I'm not trying to go around fucking, but I'm just trying to I'm trying to understand.
Okay, well think about this. Guys, they're very simple. Their preferences are way more lax than females are.
I agree.
You can be a bum as long as you're pretty. What's up? Like they cuff you up, and you're submissive and all types of stuff.
But then they got that bomb in their head.
Yeah.
That we were talking about.
Yeah. But still, the thing is.
But still.
The thing is, men will fuck unattractive women, but the thing is, it's not a fact. It's not that serious. It's not that men will step out. It's literally like taking a pic. They can fuck unattached, unemotion. Women, they are fucking with emotion. So that's why you should understand when the man does it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I should understand why he
that's
steps
why
out,
I'm
even
saying
though
like
I'm emotionally attached to him.
Yes, like put yourself in this position.
We're in the same
you probably
position.
was sleeping with him like how? Okay, let's be real. Were you fucking him every day?
Huh?
Were you fucking your boyfriend every day?
A lot of the week.
What does that mean?
It wasn't every day, but it was damn near every day.
Every other day, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, most guys aren't getting sex at all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they are, they probably getting it like once a week, once every other week.
Yeah.
I'm tired. My back hurt. All types of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you already don't get sex naturally because most girls find you unattractive. But then you're out, and this one girl is like, oh hey, I don't know how guys probably find this bitch, but like. A girl hits you up randomly, add you like, oh, I know you from high school a long time ago, da-da-da. I'm in town for the day. You want to hang out, get some drinks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You get some drinks with her. You sleep with her. What do you think? Okay, like, I'm trying to put you in a guy's shoes.
Yeah.
When you're sleeping with this girl, you're not thinking like, oh my God, fuck my girlfriend. I don't love this woman. You're just like, I just need to get my nut off. This girl's here. She's finding me attractive. My woman isn't fucking me.
I just see that's where the disconnect is, because you got a whole girlfriend. You got a whole girlfriend that you can do that with. So why don't you just go back home to her? Why you gotta fuck a new bitch?
You want to hear an unfortunate truth
Yes,
that applies to a majority of guys?
Unfortunate truth. They don't think like that.
It's gonna sound bad.
Mm-hmm.
There's no better pussy than new pussy. And it's not that you don't love your girl. You love her. But if a woman's throwing herself at you, a guy will almost, it's almost hard. It's almost like, I'm trying to think of a scenario that's like, say Balenciaga's doing a sale, $50 for a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, oh shit. But
what?
But fucking your boyfriend's like, baby, nah, I don't want you doing that shit. We going home. I'm already passing it. We're going home.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do? That's like the same feeling. You like, oh fuck that shit, bro. I'm gonna jump out the car. I'm getting this bag for $50.
That's such a
it's so quick. I can get it over with and I can go right back home.
I get what you're saying, and I know that men think like that, and I acknowledge that, but that's just crazy as fuck to me.
I know it's
that's
crazy
as fuck to me.
It's reality, man. And why I say men can do it and women can't do it is just biology, man. Like women just don't. It's not in women's nature to do it. They don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Women can't serve two masters, and that's just the reality of it. But another one of the main things that men care about, men don't want a hoe.
Men don't want a hoe.
Men don't want a hoe.
But they could be a hoe.
Men aren't hoes. Men are homemakers.
Homemakers.
Homemakers. Men can't be hoes.
What?
They not only do they have to work to even appeal to women, they got to work for the sex. And if a man can fuck a lot of girls,
they got to work for the women. But you were asking me questions about how I'm finna work for him if he's got multiple females.
No, to keep him. Look, a lot of women don't know this, and this is the real race that a lot of modern women don't really care. Because why would you? A lot of guys hit you up anyways, right?
Mm-hmm. Why would you care about what?
When you fuck a guy, you have the leverage before you fuck him. Like, oh, you could try to take him, get him to take you on a lot of dates. Take you to a lot of do a lot of stuff, spend a lot of money on you, right? But once he fucks, now you have to keep him. He already got what he wanted. Now you have to keep him. That's why a lot of girls get fucked and ducked and one night stands and shit. You have to almost earn your position. And the longer, you want to know the side reality, the longer you make him wait, the more he gonna just dip right after.
That's crazy.
Do you have a lot of male friends?
That's interesting. I do, but I never had these type of conversations where I'm like thinking about them with their.
Let me ask you: Have you ever asked? You ever heard this? Like, none of your male friends ever say anything like this?
I mean, they've said shit like this before, but I I didn't think they were serious.
I mean, look, the thing is, like I said, most guys can't pull it off. You know, most guys can't exercise their options while in a relationship. You have to actually like be able to, check a bunch of boxes to even. Because let's be real, most guys even, hey, sweetheart, can I do this? They be like, what the fuck? What the fuck you do? Like, you a bum? And hell nah. But you have to, if you work on yourself, if you understand your value, because a lot of men don't. That's when you can actually exercise that, that option. Yeah. But that's what goes in your favor, because a lot of men don't know their value.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, but men don't want, like I said, like going back to why men don't want hoes, because you kept trying to get me on this whole thing.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Men are homemakers,
I definitely hear what you're saying.
Yeah, men don't want hoes.
Reality.
Girl nights out, girls trips, all that shit. Guys don't like that shit. Guys don't like it.
I know, it's crazy.
As much as you probably, I give him reassurance. He should just trust me.
Because it's like,
yeah, he could trust you, but how many women?
You stepping out doing that, but I can't step out with my friends.
Sweetheart, yeah, there's a reason why guys are. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. You want to know reality? When a guy starts actually doing that shit to you, like, I don't want you going girls' nights out. I don't want you doing this stuff.
He cares about you.
He cares about you. Because
that's crazy. That's what.
As much as I don't like do personal experiences.
The ex that I told you cheated on me, he had said that. He was like, I cared about you so much, and that's why I cheated on you. And I thought that was a contradicting ass sentence, but that's kind of what it sounds like you're talking about. Because
there was some cap probably laced into it, because he had to ease it.
He definitely was capping,
but
he has the same thought process that you're explaining.
But what I'm sure what he probably meant was, sweetheart, I was just trying to get it off. Like, that's it. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, what you're talking
forget about it type shit, right? Like.
Yeah. Because he already felt some type of way that I did that, went there. So now he's just like, all right, let me.
I doubt that's the reason, but
it don't matter the reason, but it makes sense to what.
I get what you're saying though. Like,
it's the.
Because if you want to know the truth, he probably cheated before.
Yeah, probably.
Type shit. But like, he probably started putting your ears up once you came back. Like, this nigga probably fucked around when I was going type shit. So I understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and another reason why they don't want hoes, because
you're saying that like, when he starts tripping about shit like that, he cares.
Yeah.
And that's what he was saying. He didn't want me to go out because he cared that I was finna be in my home environment.
Well, yeah, like a lot of guys can be like, yo, what up?
Around.
What's your name again?
Andrea.
It'd be like, oh, hey, what up, Andrea? I missed you. Like guys from your past, probably went to school with you or hung out with you. What up, Andrea? You want to go smoke a bowl real quick? He's not there.
But I'm not there when he's stepping out, actually doing me bogus. And I'm stepping out being faithful.
I told you.
I know.
He wasn't being bogus. Men and women see that stuff differently. You may think he was being bogus, but he was probably just trying to get his nut off, unfortunately. But yeah, like I was saying, one of the reasons why they don't want hoes also because they don't want their child to get bullied.
They don't want their what?
Their child to get bullied.
Their child to get bullied?
Yeah. You know how truthful kids are?
Mm-hmm.
They don't lie.
Right.
They don't lie. So imagine your kids on the schoolyard, and Billy runs up to him, and he's like, "I saw your fucking mom fucking on OnlyFans, and we already know
she belongs to the streets.
And my dad fucking got some pictures of her, and now he's sharing all the pictures around school.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that kid feels?"
I mean, he probably embarrassed about his mom. I mean, that shit's all over school. Of course he's finna be embarrassed.
But yeah, that's like one of the reasons why men don't want hoes.
I feel like nobody wants hoes. Females don't want hoes.
Unfortunately, there's a big hoe culture.
For men?
For what? I told you already, sweetheart. Men are the hoe makers. The whole culture is the women.
But the men are the ones stepping out doing
there's only a small percentage of the men that's actually participating in it. There's only a small percentage of the men who actually able to participate in it. Let me ask you a question. On Tinder, do you just swipe right on all the guys you see?
No.
Exactly. Guys do though.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that's the case? A lot of guys aren't able to.
But the fact that they're doing all that, being easy for everybody, they're going to fuck on anything. That makes you the hoe.
It's not that they're fuck on anything. It's that they can't fuck anything, so they're trying to settle for whatever the fuck they can get.
Right, so they're gonna get something eventually.
They're not gonna get anything. Most guys aren't getting
if
anything.
they're swiping 1,000 times, there's at
I
least
told
one
you,
bitch. There's
one
at least
third
one
of
bitch.
men are virgins, and guys aren't. Like most guys aren't gonna sit there and like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this 500-pound girl. Fuck it. Like, come on now. Like, guys have somewhat type of standards, but you feel me? Like that's just an unfortunate reality that men got to deal with.
1 in 3.
But not only do they not want hoes, what men care about. Oh yeah, when you said that whole, I'm a boss babe, all that stuff. Men don't. If you want the truth, the men don't care about that. Especially the man who's like making his
don't
money.
Care about his girl being being on their own shit.
Well, this culture, like I told you. Let me guess. You want to build with him, right? You want to build with your man?
Yeah.
That shit don't exist.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
Explain.
If that was the case, you would have stuck it out with your boyfriend if you built with him. The thing is,
no, because there's certain things that there's certain preferences that you have going into a relationship, and if you don't match on that harmony, then we don't match. That's cool. I'll go find that with somebody that I can actually build with. We can't be using 2 different instruments to build.
That's the point. The thing is, those little small instruments, you're gonna use that to most fucking guys. That's the thing. Like, man, look. I'm gonna just go to my next question because I don't want it to be like whirlwind the same point.
Yeah.
Not my next question, but my next point. Not only do men care about that, men, and this might hurt.
Men.
I'm trying to figure out how to word it because, there's a lot of censors on YouTube and shit. Man, okay, because women like to say it's a slave and stuff. Well, men want a submissive woman, pretty much.
Men want what?
A submissive woman. Men want a woman who's on their page, listens, don't give them a hard time, not annoying, not bitchy. But unfortunately, that's not this culture. There's not a lot of women these days that's like that. Women they think toxic is cute,
Yeah.
But men don't like that shit. Men don't like to go back and forth with you. You may want to work on your stuff, but that's why I said, men don't care about that shit. It's irrelevant. All it does is, women, this is the truth for women who are business oriented, who work for, who built themselves up. They're almost I want to say annoying, but they have personality traits that are unattractive.
So do I come off that way?
No. I'm saying women who are business minded. Most business minded women who have their own shit going on, they have traits that are unattractive.
Right, and I'm trying to compare myself because I would be one of those women. So I'm trying to see what type of traits you talking about.
Most women who have money or who are ambitious and stuff, they are braggy. They can't stop talking about how much money they make. They can't talk about their business and stuff. They have way more expectations than the average girl.
Have more expectations?
Expectations, but also not giving the actual duties that the man wants from them.
Because they feel like they are providing their...
Let me ask you, would you cook for your man?
Yeah.
Unprompted, whenever you ask?
Unprompted?
Unprompted, whenever you ask.
If I'm feeling good.
Well,
I'm feeling
most
nice,
of the time, majority of the time.
I feel like, yeah, because it's something that he would... Not because I'm submissive and want to listen to him, but because he would want me to cook and that would make him happy, yeah.
Well, most women who work all day and, nigga, you can make a sandwich. I've been working all day. That's what men who deal with those type of women have to deal with. They're aggressive. They're almost they're masculine. Because those traits that it takes to become successful as far as a woman financially, you have to almost become a nigga. It's masculine traits. You feel me? Use A-type personality.
I definitely
Yeah, and men don't find that attractive. If you're too busy, all that stuff. It's.
I feel like it's. I wonder what the percentage of that would be, because I feel like being one of those women, it's a turn on for men, because they don't see a lot of women have their shit together, so they're surprised.
Wait, you said you think
it's a turn on?
Is that what they told you? They told you that. What did I tell you earlier, sweetheart?
It's Stop the cap.
Those niggas are going
Are
to
capping.
cap to you, sweetheart.
Mm.
Let me ask you something.
Mhm.
If a guy came to you,
Mhm.
like I said, off the street,
Mhm.
hey, how you doing? My name is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
You know, you're cool and all. You look really pretty. I'm sure you are really cool. But I'm trying to like smash real quick. Would you be down?
No.
Exactly, that's the point.
Mhm.
Guys have to lie. It can't just be all right. Just say what they want to do. So they're gonna be like, "Oh man, you got a business going on? Eee, what else you do? You a law concern? Oh, what you is that like law work? Like they're gonna ask more questions, trying to.
So what
be
do they
more
do with
interested.
people? What do they say to women who aren't on their shit?
I told you, men don't care. Men,
Yeah.
men, on average,
Mhm.
like if I'm giving you some male knowledge that most
Yeah.
guys aren't gonna tell you
Mhm.
because you want to know why they're not gonna tell you that.
Because they want to fuck. Am I
Bro,
gonna get
that's
an
a-
applause? Is this the first right thing?
That's the first.
Wow. What time are we on? How long did that
Go,
take?
girl. But yeah, like most guys are gonna lie because they're trying to fuck. You feel me? And I have this podcast going on, and I expose nature on both sides so
Mhm.
that people can understand the better picture of the situations and what they should what they should do going forward, type shit. You feel me?
Mhm.
I'm not telling you what to do and shit. I'm just saying, giving you what the
Explaining,
situations
yeah.
are, the realities of the situation,
Yeah.
and do whatever you want with those tools.
Yeah.
But in reality, women are already winning. So you don't really like the girls I was talking to last time. I don't expect them to take in anything I said, and a lot
Yeah.
of stuff they were saying was cap too.
Yeah.
But they're gonna still
I
get
hear
the
what
same
you're saying, though.
opportunities
I hear
regardless.
what you're
So
saying,
like,
and I know that you're speaking for a lot of men.
yeah.
I definitely am.
So
conscious of that.
so when it comes to that, yeah, they are lying. They don't really
gonna say
care,
anything.
but they're gonna say anything. That's just the unfortunate reality. Like that's cool that you do that law stuff and stuff. Does that mean like you're a lawyer?
I'm a
do you-
legal assistant.
Yeah, like you help the lawyers and shit, right? Exactly. Like
Yeah.
that's cool. You feel me? But a guy would probably be like, oh yeah, why you why you go ahead and telling your whole life story like and in the back
Oh
of the
my
mind-
God, who
Right.
the hell cares?
the whole
Bogus.
the whole fucking
So
time he's just like,
bogus.
oh okay, but that just
Straight over their head.
yeah, some guys, the nice
Some
guy
guys.
though, you get that nice guy, but very thin, and there ain't few of those guys. But before we wrap up anything, do you have any other questions that you wanna ask as far as or challenge anything I said or get any more insight on male nature?
I feel like we definitely went back and forth a lot. It's I'm trying to think of what I could ask you to just see your perspective deeper.
Do you want to know why men cheat or something?
Yeah, why do men
Like,
cheat?
it's not that they don't love their woman. I'm sure a lot of guys do it and then like fucking hate themselves afterwards. But the reality is most guys aren't having sex. So since they aren't having sex, especially with their girl, even when they're having sex with their girl, they're still exercising their options because
what do you, what's
it's
why?
just sex. Like once females realize, it sounds bad to say this, but like it's just this reality of it. And it's not to say like
They just
you
need a
suck
quick
or anything,
fuck,
but
yeah.
it's just pussy. It's just pussy, and it's just new pussy. He probably won't even fuck that same girl down the road because he already fucked her, type shit. You feel me? He probably fucking done the new girl if he cheats again. That's the thing. He doesn't. It's not like he's cheating with
he's
emotion.
not tying any value to these females. He's just fucking them.
There we go.
Yeah, I know. I get that. It's just crazy. Because
But
I
I
get the
think-
disconnect because I know females are emotionally attached more
get it.
times than men.
I
So
get
it
it.
does make sense.
I just think once women
just-
understand that, you will win. Like once you understand men,
I
you will win.
understand that men think like that, but I don't think like that, and that's not something.
No.
I'm gonna
Listen, but that's the thing. That's why I said not a lot of women are marriageable because, like how you said, compromise. What did
But what does marriage mean? What does marriage mean to you? That's my question.
What does marriage mean to me?
Marriage depends, like.
I mean,
on your,
marriage
you
is
and your
same
partner,
as
right?
is
You can't define it.
marriage. I think marriage is same as real relationship, like a real relationship. I mean, marriage is nothing but a piece of paper. But as far as actual
Marriage is
relationship,
what you make it, though.
true, of course, sure. But it's built upon the relationship, and the relationship is a
Right.
core thing.
Right, and the core thing for me would be we not finna cheat, and if he's not with that, then there's no core, and we out.
Okay, but that's what I say. You better lower your standards, sweetheart. But I don't think you want to do that. And are you that's why I asked you earlier? Are you willing to stay
What's
single?
marriage mean to you?
Marriage. I mean,
what you make it between you and that person.
Okay, for a relationship for me is
not a relationship, marriage.
Okay, marriage. Like I told you, same as relationship. But
a piece
okay,
of paper.
a marriage for me will be almost like, and it's so strict because like not everybody is gonna be able to achieve the marriage that I have in my head.
Yeah, it's
But
circumstantial.
the thing is, yeah. The thing is, I see it as understanding. You're gonna understand that I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I understand your female nature. So, but what I mean by that is, if I ever go broke, if I ever lose everything, I won't be surprised if my girl leaves me. I won't. That's female nature. That's how it is. That's just reality. You feel me? And I can't sit here and cry about it like, oh, that's not fair, and sit here and like, oh, I might as well not be in a relationship then. Like, it's just reality. You feel me? And in most cases, when you get married, there's no benefits for men. There's no benefits. It's all liabilities. Because you get in a marriage, she can leave you, take your kids, and take your money. Prenup. Dr. Dre went through a prenup, and he still has to pay. Like, once you get married, you're fucked.
Talking about you're fucked.
So that's why you have to chase the last name. You have to chase the last name, and not only do you have to chase the last name, you have to uphold it. You feel me? So that's why you can't be a hoe. You can't do girls' nights out because I don't want to hear, oh, bro, I saw your girl at the club, man. Like, bro, she was fucking dancing on him. And you know the thing about it is, when you get with a man and you do some goofy shit outside, they don't refer to her as, oh, Andrea did this shit. No, they say, oh, whoever,
Andrea.
This nigga's girl did this. This nigga girl did this shit. Nobody that.
Yeah, it's just crazy the flip.
And that's why I said like guys need to really vet who they get with. They really need to vet because it's really important about who takes your last name.
Right.
And you have to get a woman who genuinely cares about what you want.
Right.
And guys, that's why I tell guys you're gonna have to stay single till you're 35 because most girls these days, especially like Andrea said, I'm not allowing you to fucking step out. I don't care what you need to do. I don't care about your biology. I don't care about.
I mean, you can step out, but you gotta be faithful when you step out the same way I'm being faithful.
What?
That's what
No,
you talking
no.
about.
I said, I mean, step out as in have sex with another woman.
Right.
Yeah. You need to do it faithfully.
No, I'm saying you need.
What if he lets you know,
I'm
like,
saying don't like my definition of step out isn't to go cheat. I'm saying you can step out the crib and do all that, but you gotta be faithful. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay,
But your definition of step out is automatically cheat.
I mean, but that's what it is. If you're gonna step out in a relationship, that's what it is. But the thing is, like I was saying, guys are gonna step out regardless. So it's just a matter of if you're gonna tolerate it. If you're gonna tolerate it, you better choose the best guy you're gonna tolerate it from because most guys are gonna do it, and it'll suck. It'll suck. You know what you will regret if you get with the average guy, the nice guy, sweet guy who you slightly dim your standards down for because like you're like clearly none of these niggas that I want the dream guy is faithful, so I dimmed it down a little bit, right? And you find a guy, right, and you thinking he's telling you the truth and everything, right? Y'all get married, y'all have a kid. Down the road, 5 months later, you find out he cheated on you throughout the whole relationship. How would you feel? Crying inside a beat up car.
Bamboozled as fuck.
Exactly. That's why I say you get the best guy, you come to an understanding. Because guys, what you said this compromise thing, I don't see where the woman is compromising at all. The woman gets whatever she's supposed to get. She gets taken care of, all this shit that she gets generally in a relationship. The guy, he has to cut down his human nature in order to
supply for the female.
Yeah. Imagine that. He has a cut his human nature.
But he's
How's
getting
this
the
one woman-
emotional. There's still a relation, yeah.
But think about this, like you saying the whole emotional thing. You know, do you expect your man not to cheat?
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect him not to watch porn?
That's an interesting question. I feel like they would watch it. I feel like they watch it more than they cheat, but you making it sound like they be cheating as much as they watch it.
But I'm saying like the thing is, watching porn is just like cheating. You're beating your dick. Not how he not beating his dick to a picture of you. He not looking at Andrea like, oh sweetheart, oh my God. Huh? No, he's looking at a whole porn star, a whole nother woman. Yeah. In a whole nother scenario. Yeah. And it's probably a woman who doesn't even look anything like you. It might be a fucking you white and Latino, black motherfucker, right. Black female, right. Ebony, BBW type shit. You be like, what the fuck? Right. I thought he liked slim girls. What the fuck? Like, no, it's BBW, fat booty, all that shit. You like, what the fuck? The reality is if he's beating his dick, it's the same as if he's cheating on you.
I never thought about that. That's interesting. Yeah.
That's why I say women should just understand male nature and understand that the man gonna do what the fuck the man gonna do. You need to just get the best man you can get who truly loves, admires, respects you, and you do the same. And he can respect. Y'all can come to an understanding. Like, look, sweetheart, it's not like I'm just out here every night fucking these girls, but from time to time I might, sleep around. Yeah. If most women can understand that, females would be in a much, much better place. That's my opinion. And if men can. Because like I told you, men lie. Men have to lie because you would turn them down immediately if they didn't. Guys, you need to start noticing your value more and being more honest with the females because y'all niggas be fucking capping, bro. And it frustrates me, man, because like I don't want to talk about somebody I know. I'm just saying somebody I know is fucking like heartbroken over this female that he was cheating on. You feel me? Because she finally left and shit. And I'm like, bro, fuck that shit, bro. Like, if she left. You should have told her what the fuck he was doing. Like I told him to, but he didn't. Mm-hmm. But now, nigga, you better drop that shit to the side. Next girl you get with, do that shit. But he continues not to do it. You feel me? Because most men have to lie. And that's just unfortunate. I just wish most niggas would be honest, because then you'll probably figure out like, oh, I'm down with that shit. Yeah, you need to have that
communication from the jump, so you know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, and you can figure out your value from there, because if a female fucks with you, she will, like I told you, she will give you the best. She will make conservations for that shit. She like, oh, you want to sleep with girls? Okay, fine, fuck it. You got to do a threesome with me from time to time. Like shit happens, like, but most niggas aren't gonna ask that, so you wouldn't know. I asked, like, the first girl I had up here, my cousin. Mm-hmm. She said, "Oh, I would have been okay with him having sex with girls if he would have told me." And it's like, guys can't be honest because y'all don't take honesty well, and two, guys are just not gonna be honest at all.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That was a good conversation, man. Yeah. Good conversation.
Sure.
What's your IG? Do you want to shout your IG out?
My IG is Dria Vuitton, DRIA Vuitton, and then my brand is Shop Baby VVS.
Okay.
BBY VVS.
Okay, I'm gonna put your stuff in the bio after.
Appreciate you. Yeah. But yeah, good combo.
Go to camera 2 real quick. All right, motherfuckers. This was a good fucking episode. I had a good conversation with Drea. Hopefully, she could probably come back for future podcasts and stuff. Did you enjoy yourself?
You said what?
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I had a good time.
That's great.
My first podcast.
Yeah, first podcast, right? Yeah, most girls who've been on said they enjoyed it, so that's good. One, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. You already know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and fucking comment. You niggas just be watching this shit, trying to look at the girls all the time. You nasty, freaky ass niggas.
Gotta listen to what we're talking about.
On the video. Help the algorithm. Boost the video to a bunch of niggas who's out here simping, lying to their girls and shit. Talk to the people who's out here lying to their girls and shit, because these niggas need to stop doing that shit so they can stop getting left like his girl, her nigga did. You feel me? Be honest so you can get an honest response. Grow your value so that you can don't have to worry about shit that these females say, because they will come after you. First of all, they'll come after you, and you'll be able to demand that value afterwards. And that's it for the podcast. That's it. Follow the socials, man. Y'all gonna have a good one, man. And we out, bitch. Peace.